What's going on, everyone? Sports back with another video, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the Toronto Raptors going into tonight's NBA draft. As the NBA draft first round starts tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and the Raptors do have the 19th overall pick tonight, and they could go a whole lot of directions with this pick. But I'm going to kind of be just talking about not only this pick, but even the pick that we have at 31 and kind of how we can attack this draft. As there's been a few names that the Raptors have been rumored to be interested in on, and there are two guys that really stand out to me and two guys that I want at each of those two picks. And two guys the Raptors are interested in, and if we did end up with them, I would be so happy. But I know that it's the draft, and there's so many guys, and getting the players that you are interested in and you're heavily looking into is so hard to do. But those players are Zach Edey and Bronny James. And of course, we don't know if those players will even get to the Raptors picks, especially Zach Edey at 19. People are saying he could go in the lottery. People are saying he could be a borderline first-round pick. We don't know where he's going to go. We'll find out, in a few hours. But I'll say this: I don't want the Raptors to trade up for either of these players. I think they're good value where they're at. I think Edey's definitely got lottery talent, and he's a lottery player. But I just don't think that the Raptors are in the position right now to be trading up in the draft to get a Zach Edey when you could get a Cal Filipowski, who is I don't want to say a similar player, but same position, pretty dominant in college as well. So to move up for the Raptors, I don't think it would make a ton of sense there, but I really like Zach Edey. He's a Canadian boy out of Purdue, 7'5", 300 pounds. He's got everything that you need in a player. He's great inside. He gets rebounds left, right, and center. You envision a 7'5" player. It's Zach Edey, and he does what you envision a 7'5" guy to do. He's my favorite pick for the Raptors at that 19th spot, and I hope that that's what we end up with tonight. But who knows? People are saying he could go to the Lakers at 17, or he can go inside the top 14 or 15 picks. So we don't even know if he'll get to us at 19, but I will say this. If he is sitting in our laps at 19, I don't think Masai Ujiri will pass up on him. I think he would take him in that spot. But a lot has to happen for him to even make it to 19. Obviously, this is a guy who's got the build that you don't see every day, so teams will value that even more. The next guy that I'm really, really interested in, this is at the 31st pick, it's Bronny James. I think you try to draft Bronny James just for the fact that you have a chance to have LeBron James come to your franchise. And even if it's for 1 year, it is a tremendous, tremendous thing. LeBron James is the greatest player of all time, in my opinion. And to have him on the Raptors for even one season would be insane. He would lure in other stars with him. And I just think that it would instantly turn us into title contenders. I think LeBron James is still good even at the age that he's at, and I think drafting Bronny James would obviously be appealing to him wanting to come here. I think Toronto is is one of the cities that if they were to draft Bronny, LeBron would consider going to. I'm not saying that, if the Raptors draft Bronny tonight, LeBron's coming. I just think that it's a possibility if that's what the Raptors do. There's lots that could happen from now until from the conclusion of this draft until free agency and until the trade period. There's so much that could happen. So we don't know, but I do like Bronny James, and the Raptors are rumored to be interested on him. And I think just getting him and it obviously just gets so much publicity and kind of hype. And he could be a good basketball player. I mean, he's top from the greatest. So I think at pick 31, people may say it's a bit early, but if there's a guy you really like in the draft, you can't, trade back and hope to get them at a later pick. You got to take them where you are at, if that's where you value them at. So, I think Bronny James would be worth the early second round pick. I think it would be worth the risk. He's a player that's got a lot of potential. So as does Zach Edey. So the Raptors do have the 19th and 31st pick. We don't know where they're going to go with these picks. We'll know soon in the next 48 hours kind of what happens with both their picks. Really 36 hours, but I'm just really excited. The Raptors can go so many directions. I'm hoping they get Edey and Bronny James. That would be my dream draft for the Raptors. Of course, not predicting it, not expecting it, but that is what I think about these two players, and hopefully the Raptors end up with them on draft night. I'm looking forward to see what Masai Ujiri and Bobby Webster have in store, and we'll see soon, really shortly, what the Raptors have planned here. So there's so many directions they can go that I would be happy with, and we'll see what they decide to do. But you guys let me know down in the comment section your thoughts on Bronny James and Zach Edey. Let me know what you think about them and the possibility of them going to the Toronto Raptors. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. See you guys on the next video, and as always, let's go Raptors.